second time's a charm. I recorded this the first time and I rambled a little bit too much, but it didn't. The mic, I accidentally muted my mic while I was talking, so it's just trash. But if you like the art in this video, you should like and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, you should share and comment so that this gets boosted to other people. I kind of want to spread around this idea because it's really fun. It's not the most groundbreaking thing ever. It's just making a character that like one of your OCs a Pokemon trainer or gym leader. I didn't know what to do for this week, and I was in my own personal art, I was doodling this, and I just was like, you know what, for a video I'm just gonna keep going, and I'm gonna try to also do Pokemon's art style at the same time. None of these attempts actually look good. Just, I don't know why I couldn't understand what Pokemon did different from other animes. I couldn't get it. I don't know, because I looked at all the different things and I was like, how would an artist from Pokemon draw Stella? And I just got blanks. I think the only sketch that I did that looks the most like the actual Pokemon anime is my last sketch, and it's just a sketch where I just colored it and I didn't do line art or shading, but like the base of what the lines are looks like a Pokemon game. Not game, but anime, whatever. So Pokemon on the other hand look kind of bad, but I'm not very good at drawing Pokemon or animals, so you're gonna have to forgive me when that time comes. But for this first sketch, this was me planning out the outfit. I wanted to talk about the outfit because Stella, okay, for those of you who don't know, Stella is a Dungeons and Dragon character I love her to pieces. She's a living doll. She's my own like custom homebrew race I made. That's all the questions out of the door, which is why she looks the way she does. But for her outfit, Stella is the antithesis of a very girly person. I don't like pink or sparkles on me, but looking at pink and sparkles on other people makes me, and other things and like stuffed animals and toys, makes me really happy. And so Stella is pink and orange and purple and sparkly, because not that I can't be those things, I just don't want to. I just like looking at them. So Stella, of course, got a pink overall set. I didn't think of necessarily any practicality with Stella because Stella doesn't get hot or cold like normal people do, so she doesn't need to worry about being practical. Same thing with bags. It's just a really simple, small, over-the-shoulder bag, which I know a lot of Pokemon in the Pokemon anime bag. It's not. I'm gonna explain it. It's not practical because Stella doesn't technically need to sleep or really eat. So all she really needs to carry is like a change of clothes and a Pokeball and a bunch of Pokeballs to travel and be a Pokemon. So that's the idea I came up with. The first reference is just one, like a Pokemon. The second reference was me trying to mash together the style of like two different characters that I thought kind of resembled Stella or in face body. The third reference is my rough sheet of Stella, but the one of her just completely naked. I remember where her markings are because she has little gold markings on her body. But yeah, for this one came out pretty okay. I don't think it screams Pokemon, but I tried. That's like all I'll have to say is that I tried. For the second drawing, I tried to emulate the way Pokemon rendering, and I'm not thinking like making it all painterly and like adding details, and I mean rendering, I mean the coloring and the shape of the Pokemon anime. And I tried to recreate that. I looked at some screenshot information necessarily. For this one, I fumbled a lot on the posing and proportions of it, more than anything, and the size of Mimikyu. The line art and the shading and the background I think looks like from a Pokemon anime. It's just the actual drawing underneath it does not. I kind of fixed this because in It's not in the speed paint, I don't believe. But when I posted it to Blue Sky, which if you're not already following me on Blue Sky, you get a Blue Sky. It's like nice, it's pleasant, and when I'm on there, I don't see that much arguing or any arguing. It's literally I just get art and pictures of cats. It's great. And oh yeah, on Blue Sky, and when I posted it, I added a noise layer, and I messed around with some of the settings to try to make it look more like an anime screenshot, and it kind of worked. Still doesn't necessarily look like it's from the Pokemon anime. For Stella's outfit, like I said, it's literally just a cute little overall set. I love giving characters the shorts. I don't know how to explain it. They're like bloomers, but they're shorts. I think they look really cute on, well, actually every character looks cute in those shorts. They're like magic. And then I feel like Stella would be like, I'm a Pokemon trainer. I'm gonna get everything Pokeball themed. Hence the overall front of the overalls. I also think that Stella over time would most definitely be the kind of trainer to, or eventually settle down and not become a gym leader or anything, but I think she would start to run her own Poke Center, because Indy, she's a cleric. She's a bard cleric. I think it's kind of obvious she's a bard. Whenever I explain her personality, she's a bard. Like, there's no, because she's crazy. She's overly friendly. She is intelligent but not smart. Yes, there's a difference. She is sparkly pink gold incarnate. Yeah, that's just part. So for this, like I said, I did the cell shading. I picked my colors from a Pokemon anime screenshot to try to make this look like it, because I feel like sometimes when people replicate styles, they don't think of what they use as their shading color from a show, like with cell shading, and they just kind of do what cell shading color they prefer, when that's not necessarily the case. And then for the background, I used something off the IBS Paint asset store. I originally tried to find a forest, and I could not find one, so I'm using the rose garden, which makes sense for Stella. Stella likes flowers and stuff. And for the Mimikyu, I just said Stella was a living doll. She's gonna have a Mimikyu. They're kind of, fake exterior, real interior, because she has her soul on the inside of her body. But it's a Mimikyu that she saved, and she put bows and washed, and she eventually sews it a new skin, but I hadn't drawn that yet. I don't know what she'd make it. She'd probably make it, I don't even know what, she'd probably make it either pink or purple, because those are her two of all time. Pink and purple and blue are her all-time favorite colors. So I don't know what she would make it. Probably some amalgamation of it, of all those colors. I don't even want to know. For the last drawing, where I live, it snowed. The polar vortex came down, and my arthritis in my hand got really bad, and so I started to get lazy for this one, which is why I never finished it. But essentially, I just grabbed a little base off the asset store, because I couldn't do it anymore. Like my hand was starting to cramp up, and I wanted to make this drawing, so I just did that so I could make the drawing. I also think this looks the most like how Stella's proportions would be in a Pokemon game. I changed the proportions a little bit, but I'm kind of mad I couldn't actually get her to look like in the style of Pokemon by myself. It feels like such a simple style, but I couldn't get it. It makes me feel inadequate. Not saying the Pokemon the art isn't really good, but like the people are just really simple. It's not like Picasso or how Nitrix draws. It's just anime people. Like, it's not Persona 5. It's pretty simple, and I feel like I did a better job doing the Persona 5 art style than the Pokemon one, which is wild. Before I have a personality, and I'm gonna go through them, but I'm gonna go through how I screwed up on all of them first. Ponyta, I tried doing a foreshortening reference. I also made sure to scale everybody to be the correct size. Magikarp, I tried rotating by drawing everything up, and it did not work. Instead, it just kind of looks like I did a really bad job of tracing it. I tried to like rotate him in 3D, and it did not work because I was just an idiot. For Ponyta, I did some foreshortening on it, which is why I missed the reference, so I could like be like, okay, this is what this would look like this. I'm just gonna say the electric Pokemon. The first take I couldn't say their names. The second take I'm not gonna be able to say their names. I drew them hugging because I don't think Stella would really be super into electric Pokemon. I think that they more represent her wanting to be friendly and having deep bonds and connections with others. A Cremy is because Stella really likes sweet and sour and spicy things, and it's so cute. It's just Stella. Stella would love like overly sweet things. Stella would drink battery acid, not actual battery acid, but like the monster with all the sugar in it and all this, the battery acid from 2020. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's wild, but Stella would chug that along with fancy ice cream and all that other stuff. And then once I got done drawing everybody, which as you can see, I am not the best at drawing Pokemon, I added in a paper background, and then I tried this watercolor effect on IBS Paint. I don't know why. I didn't feel like finishing it, and I wanted to like make it look nice, and I was just playing with it because I saw that it was there, and I was like, oh, it's new. And so I used it. I might come back and I might finish this for realsies because and redraw the Pokemon because I did a really bad job of drawing the Pokemon. I tried. That's all I can say is I tried really hard. My Mother Nature did not like me from like Tuesday to Thursday. Friday, Mother Nature did not like me. So she did not want me to draw or play video games or type, and it sucked. But that's I digress. I had such a fun time doing this. I recommend people do this with their own characters if you haven't already. It's so much fun to think of like what your characters would do, what kind of Pokemon they would have. It kind of gives you an introspection on themselves, which I already know a lot about Stella. But for a character that you love but you don't know all that much about, this might be something, because what kind of Pokemon would they have? And then you have to do research, and you gotta think, oh, they would do this, and this, and that kind of tells you more about them as kind of a person. At least that's what that ended up doing for me. Like, I would have never, Stella and Mimikyu is pretty obvious, but I wouldn't have never really thought about it until I did it. And you could have something like that too, where it's like super cool. But yeah, if you like this video, like and subscribe. If you want to send this to somebody to give them the inspiration to do it, go for it. If you are already subscribed, like, comment, share. I want this to get out, not necessarily because I'm like subscriber hungry, but I was trying to get people. I tried posting it on Blue Sky because I was like, you gotta do it. It's so fun. Kind of in a way, but not like being like that. Because I thought it'd be so much fun. I almost got somebody on Discord to do it, but it's just so much fun. I just have to pass it on. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.